day everyone, my name is Crystalline Audrey Francis and my matriculation number is 9804291252920001. I'm currently taking a course in Open University Malaysia subject which is OUMH 1303 English for Oral Communication. And for my topic for today is how to communicate assertively without being rude in office environment. In today's fast-paced office environment, where deadlines are tight and responsibility keeps piling up, communication plays a huge role in shaping not only our professional relationship, but also our personal confidence and mental well-being. One of the most essential communication skills we need to master is assertiveness. But here's the tricky part. How do we communicate assertively without being coming off as rude or disrespectful, especially when tension run high? Being assertive means expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs in a direct, honest, and respectful way. It is about standing up for yourself while still considering the feelings of others. Now, can you think of a situation at work where a change in tone or wording might have improved the outcomes of a conversation? For example, when a colleague tries to pass their work to you repeatedly, instead of saying, "Why do you always dump your work on me?" A more assertive yet respectful approach would be, "I understand you are busy, but I already have a full workload and I won't be able to take this on." See the difference? The tone, the words, and the intention all matters. You're not being rude, but you're clearly setting a boundary. How can we balance cultural politeness with the need to assert our boundaries or concerns in a respectful way? This skill is especially valuable in Malaysia workplace, where cultural values like respect and harmony are deeply rooted. We are often taught to be polite, to avoid confrontation, and to say yes even we are overwhelmed. While these values are important, they can sometimes make us feel guilty about speaking up. How would you respond assertively if your superior gave you more tasks than you could realistically handle? Let's take another scenario. How would you respond assertively if your superior gave you more tasks than you could realistically handle? Imagine your manager assigned a task with an unrealistic deadline. Instead of saying, "This is impossible," you can say, "I want to deliver a quality work, but with the current timeline, I may need more time or additional support. Can we discuss that?" This kind of assertive communication shows a responsibility, professionalism, and emotional intelligence. Another key to being assertive without being rude is paying attention to nonverbal cues. Our body language, eye contact, tone of voice, and even facial expression. And why do you think body language and tone of voice play such a big role in how assertive communication is perceived? An assertive person maintains eye contact without staring, uses a calm and steady tone, and keeps a relaxed posture. On the other hand, someone who sounds aggressive might raise their voice, roll their eyes, or invade personal space. All these cues can affect how your message is received. Well, in your opinion, how does being assertive contribute to building mutual respect in the workplace? Assertiveness is not about controlling others, but about communicating your own needs with clarity. When you are assertive, You shows that you respect yourself and others. Assertiveness is not about controlling others, but about communicating your own needs with a clarity. When you are assertive, you show that you respect yourself and others. You do not let people walk over you, but you also do not push people around. Now let us think, what small steps can you take this week to practice being more assertive in your communication? Of course, practicing these skills takes time. At first, you might feel uncomfortable or even anxious. Like me myself, I'd like to replay conversation in my head and worry if I were too direct. But like any other communication skill, assertiveness improves with practice. You can start small by saying no to something minor, or by speaking up when someone interrupts you in a meeting. With time, your confidence will grow and people will begin to respect your boundaries without seeing you as rude. So, what is the one key takeaway from this speech that you can apply immediately in your daily work communication? In conclusion, assertiveness communication is an important tool for professional growth and self-respect. It is not about being loud or dominating. It is about being honest without hurting others. When we learn to express ourselves clearly, respectfully, and confidently, we improve not just our workplace relationships, but also our own sense of empowerment. Remember, being kind does not mean being silent. And standing up for yourself doesn't make you rude. It just means you value yourself to speak honestly with grace. So that's all for my speech for today.